My name is Juliana Park. I'm a product designer at Zoom. Our product offers a virtual background, which is why everyone has these green screens behind their chairs. All of us here are part of the product team. And then if we shift over here, we have the data scientists and the business operation folks. Some kid eating lunch. We have a team in China as well, and so they actually built a lot of these components, and then I added the portions in here, which will be our new features. There tends to be people with more experience in their role, whereas like in San Francisco, majority of us were just fresh out of college or maybe had a couple, maybe 3 to 4 years of experience, but here you see experts in their field. So people who've been doing this for maybe 10 plus years just have a robust knowledge that they're excited to share with the younger generation, and that has been really beneficial.
I'm Greg Biggs. I am the CEO of Vander-bend Manufacturing. So the building here is it's 5 football fields, 207,000 square feet. But this is our main travel aisle here. So we have all the front offices here, all the major services, accounting, finance, all those things. And then we have assembly areas, electromechanical assembly, all the way to large mechanical assembly, all that out here, shipping, receiving, warehousing, break rooms, but all the manufacturing takes place on this end of the building. Doing business in San Jose, the big plus is just the nature of Silicon Valley, and San Jose is obviously the biggest city and the heart of it. The technology development here, the great ideas, there's so many positive business things going on and creation things going on. I can't imagine trying to do this in too many other places in this country, frankly.
My name is Damone Carter. I am the program manager for the Multicultural Arts Leadership Institute here at the School of Arts and Culture at Mexican Heritage Plaza. We are a 6-acre facility, again, located in the heart of East San Jose. Our primary program is our arts education program. So we have 800 youth and families who take classes in Mexican folkloric dance and mariachi. I think for the tech sector, we're still trying to crack that code in terms of how do you demonstrate value for arts and culture. They're very much focused on first order needs and measurable impact and stuff, which is very important. So we're definitely trying to figure out how we can kind of position ourselves to have more of those type of partnerships to help us do our work here. Silicon Valley, as we know, melting pot, very diverse space, but in the art spaces, that diversity is not reflected. So that's kind of part and parcel of the work that I do here at the school.
This is my bad side though.
I want to switch, because I don't have a good side.
One of the big hesitations for me taking the offer at Zoom was that it was in San Jose, and I just didn't want to move to the suburbs, and I was just worried about it. I think I had this image that San Jose was very suburban, kind of boring and dull, but moving here I realized how vibrant the culture is, and there's always events happening, especially in the downtown area, like you mentioned. Street festivals, like pop-up shops, just different kinds of markets, and yeah, there's always something to do, which I was very surprised by. So.
Yeah. It wasn't always that way.
No, it wasn't.
But it's definitely that way now, and getting better and better all the time, for sure. Yeah.
Here in San Jose, the story's still being written, in my opinion. Whereas the other metropolises, have been around forever, have these established things, but we're still in 2018. San Jose is still kind of emerging.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's an up and coming city, even though it's been around for quite some time, in a significant way. They're talking about the Google campus coming in, and that's going to infuse 10,000 jobs downtown and really work on public transit. And so I think that's really going to kind of finally put San Jose on the map from competing with the top 20 cities in the United States.
We've talked a lot about the coming of Google and high rises and things of all that, and that's all well and good, but a city without culture is a city that nobody's going to want to go to. You know what I mean? The great cities of the world, as developed as they are, have deep entrenched cultures, and that's kind of why we go there.
I'm 20 minutes to my boat in Santa Cruz. You can be surfing in the morning and skiing in the afternoon if you really want.
There's more options than they used to be. But I would say if I was talking to somebody who's coming from another city, I'd be like, you need to be prepared. This isn't New York. This isn't Chicago. In terms of transit. Are you doing scooters? Are you on the electric scooters?
I've been on it briefly, but it's too intimidating for me. I jumped off quickly.
Yeah. What does the future hold for San Jose?
Wow.
Magic 8 Ball.
That's a great question. I can't wait to find out because it's been just a fun experience the last couple of decades. I just think that it's going to become more of a world-class city, which it hasn't become yet. And again, like we talked about, it's probably because of the newness of the city in relation to Atlanta, New York, right. Miami, right. LA. I think the next decade or two is really going to come into its own.
The future, crystal ball. What do you?
I see it like growing in depth. I think it'll just have a richer culture and just be more vibrant and diverse.
And it already is, but
yeah.
I agree with you.
More
I just see
so,
that
yeah.
just really kind of supersizing that.
And just like build a history around
yes.
what it is today.
Yeah, no, I agree.
For me, if I could press a button and make the future come to be, it would be one of social innovation where we can balance growth and progress with the needs of people. People-centered city.
Cheers.
Salud,
Hey, nice to meet
salud,
you.
salud.